Hey everyone, Shasta here, and welcome to my first boss guide in Hades, the new action dungeon crawler / Dark Souls die and you start from the start game by Supergiant Games. Megaera, or Meg for short, is the first of the Furies and the first boss you will encounter in the game. At the start she may feel hard, but after a few times you will notice her patterns and attacks and quickly deal with them. Let me firstly show you all of her attacks and then move on to a few tips, power-ups and weapons I recommend using against her to make the fight easier and to help you kill her. Her first attack is a frontal charge. She bends down, then propels herself towards your location. You can easily evade it with a dash to a side direction. I do not recommend dashing towards her or in the direction of her charge. This ability can be deflected if you have the Titan Toppler power-up, which is the Athena power-up for your dash. After she finishes the attack, there are a few seconds during which you can safely attack her and deal some damage. Her second attack is a whip spin. She will run towards you, then stop, jump in the air and start spinning her whip. Use a double dash to get out of the range of the whip. After she finishes, she usually follows up immediately with a charge, so be prepared to evade it or move away far enough so it does not hit you. In some situations she may also stay in the air a bit, flapping her wings and being invincible, and then follow up with the charge, so pay attention to both situations. Her third ability is Orb Barrage. She will start spinning her wing and shooting magic orbs towards your locations. The orb's trajectory changes a few seconds after you change your position, so you can move in between them to evade. You can also dash and pass through them, or like me, use the Titan Toppler power-up to reflect the orbs towards other enemies. You can also destroy the orbs with your normal attacks, or again reflect them with the Athena power-up for your normal attack. If you prefer to stay on the offensive, you can stay close to her and attack while she fires the orbs. Just be sure to click your attack fast enough so not to let any orbs get to you. This way you will both deal damage to her and keep yourself safe. Also watch out for any mobs around you that might try to hit you from the back. Her fourth ability is Death Explosion. She will levitate in the air and periodically summon 4 death explosions under your feet. She will do this between 4 and 6 times, one after the other. You can easily evade them with a single dash or a double one. I advise you to stay near her and evade and hit. She is defenseless in this situation, so as long as you can evade the explosions, you can deal some well-deserved damage to her. Let's move on to a few tips to prepare for the fight. Firstly, I advise fighting her with either the shield or spear weapon. I found those the easiest to deal with her and the best for survival. The shield can defend you from almost anything in the fight when you hold the primary attack button, while the spear has such a long range that you can safely attack and dash away from danger during the fight. Secondly, during the fight, she will spawn both witches and blood soldiers. Do not bother killing them, because they will just keep spawning and increase their numbers the lower her HP gets. Try to destroy a few of them if they get too close, but do not go for killing them all and then attacking her. They will respawn faster than you can kill them. Focus on killing her. There are 4 very important power-ups that I advise you pick up along the way to her if possible. Titan Toppler, which is the Athena power-up for your dash, can keep you safe from everything during the fight as long as you time your dash properly. Divine Strike serves the same purpose as Titan Toppler, but it is most helpful for her Orb Barrage rather than anything else, and it also helps get to her faster in the rooms beforehand. Divine Strike will also help reflect a lot of the orbs towards the mobs in the room and destroy them. Titan Toppler also does that. Untouchable Thrust will help you kill the smaller mobs around her while you focus on killing her. This is the Zeus power-up for your main attack, which shoots lightning after you attack an enemy. From the Mirror of the Night, I advise you to get at least 1 rank in Greater Reflexes so you can do 2 dashes in a succession, as well as Death Defiance if you can. This will make you evade death once if you happen to get fatally hit. Only remember that it does it once and do not waste it before the fight. If you happen to have a lot of currency, you can get it twice and get 2 death evasions. Other than this, just keep attacking her. In her fight, offense is the best defense. The quicker you kill her, the better. Do not try to outmaneuver her or prolong the fight. Do not try to pick off the mobs around her also. After a few deaths, she will become less of a hassle and easier to kill. I will now leave you with the full fight against her that I did. Be sure to like this video if you found it useful and drop me a comment with anything you want to share down below. Check my other guides, walkthroughs and epic music that I make on my channel, as well as the links to my Twitch, Bandcamp, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon and Discord community in the description down below. Finally, if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon in order to get notifications. Shadow Strider out.
Seeing you around. Felt something.
Take your time!